Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hillibee Creek. We've got a little map here right in front of our house, which is kind of perfect. Makes it real easy to understand what's going on, where we are. So we've got a little bit of a farm built up right here, and we're about to see what we can't do about planting some crop. I think the only thing we can plant right now is canola. So I think we're gonna jump right on into it. And then I believe we have a warehouse-ish kind of thing. It's kind of open over there, but we're gonna try to fill that up and stock up on seed, herbicide, pesticide, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. We're gonna take the truck over to our other equipment over there, and we're gonna get started. All right, let's go ahead and park right here. Yeah, right next to the work trailer. And I think we're gonna need a seeder first. So that's gonna be right here. Heck yeah, I've got a small little seeder. That's not too bad. So the seeder needs 125 horsepower in order for us to be able to use it. This Kubota has 168. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on into this. Oh, the startup sounds so good. I haven't actually done anything with the Kubota DLC yet, so we're gonna start our farm with nothing but Kubotas. Unfortunately, we don't have a Kubota harvester, so we're gonna go ahead and just use the Kubota tractors for everything that we can. Well, it looks like our seeder is empty at the moment, so let's go ahead, go over to the warehouse and see if we can't fill this up. So that puts us at 600 liter capacity in the seeder here. Go ahead and make sure we're on canola. There we go. And I'm not sure which field to start with. Let's look at what fields we have real quick and look at the map. All right, so we actually have a pretty big map, honestly. We've got a whole bunch of forestry area out here. Oh, there's even a quarry. Look at that, that's awesome. All right, and we have a lot of fields over here, honestly. There's quite a bit of fields. I think there's 35 fields in total. That's not bad, that's quite a bit. So it looks like we own just these 5 fields here, which is actually quite a bit to start off with. And actually, field number 1 is pretty freaking large. But I guess we're gonna start with, let's start with field 4. Actually, let's start with field 3. Let's get field 3 started. We'll move on to field 2, 4, and 5, and then we'll get number 1 at the end. We're gonna plant different crops in each field, so I think 3 and 2 are gonna be canola. And then I think we should put 4 and 5 have wheat. And then last but not least, we're probably gonna try soybean in field 1. It's a bigger field, so it's better for the soybean. We get better profit off of the soybean that way. And I mean, come on, it's a bigger field, bigger profits. You gotta go with soybean. All right, so it's time to get to it. Let's go ahead and we decided on field 3 and 2 we're gonna be canola, so let's head on over here real quick. These roads are kind of narrow, and I think I need to add a little bit of a dirt driveway to these fields, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get this worker started. Now, of course, I have mods in. Obviously, I have the Kubota DLC. With that, we also have a couple others. Some of them are just going to be simple stuff that makes my life easier, but you won't really notice, like better binking. Obviously, I didn't have anything for better AI. Anyways, to continue on with what I was saying here, is I do have a couple of mods in here. Nothing is going to be super crazy or super fancy or off the wall crazy little mods. All they're going to be is something super small, inconspicuous. We're not going to see much of them. Now obviously I do have this little truck. Actually, I guess it's not really little, but I'm going to be running some previous footage that I had while I was setting this map up, and it's actually turned out to be quite a great truck. It's got a tilt deck that works amazing for getting anything small onto, and I think that's what we're going to use when we go back to stock up our warehouse in order to basically just have everything on hand just in case if ever needed. So I think we're going to be using that to go back and forth after we get these fields plowed, or not plowed, but after we get these fields seeded. Alright, well, enough about mods. Let's go ahead and finish up this field so that we can get ready for harvest on this. And we will be having seasons on. I think they are 1 day is a month kind of thing, so we should be able to make it pretty quickly through all this kind of stuff, and we should be able to keep up on everything that's going on here. I do think by the time we get to planting soybean, our canola is already going to be ready to harvest, so we'll go ahead and probably make a pallet run right after these fields 3 and 2. I think that's about the only downtime we're really going to get is in between each crop. Now, since we're staging it 3 and 2, we'll have canola, and 4 and 5, we'll have wheat. We're only going to have 1 day in between each, I believe. So we'll have to plan that out and make sure that we're not going to be too busy, and we'll be able to keep our warehouse stocked with any and all seed, herbicide, anything else that we need to use in the meantime as well. And just like that, our first field is seeded. Now, I think next time what we're going to do is we're going to conjoin both of these fields and just make one big one. But for now, I want to keep them separate and farm them at least once how they were to begin with. Now it's on to field 2, let's go. I'm sure by now a couple of you have probably noticed that I have $298,000 in the bank right now. It's not because I modded in money. I will be completely honest about that. I do have mods that if I wanted to, I could, but I do not like that aspect of the game. The only thing that I will usually do when it comes to the start is sell the starting equipment and try to get different equipment. Whether it's a better tractor, a lower price, I utilize less horsepower and the correct implements. I never cheat or mod money into it. It just doesn't feel right for me. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up as to how we're going to be playing this, as well as how our money is going to be. We will be trying to bring in a couple fun mods here and there, but all in all, we're not going to bring in anything crazy. Nothing modded to where it can hold an insane amount of fruit or seed or whatever it's going to be. We're going to keep it pretty realistic on that front, but we're going to get as much farming done as possible. And on top of that, I think we have a cow pasture, so we might hit that up as well. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna probably learn as we go. I haven't done much with cows, and I know that they're very tedious and hard to work on. It's something you have to be in touch with every day. as well as some greenhouses. I think we're going to try those out as well. And just like that, both fields 3 and 2 are now planted. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go and I think we're gonna go get some more pallets. I think we should grab a couple more pallets, prepare for whatever else we might need. I think we do have one seed pallet and a herbicide pallet out there. I don't think we'll need much more of everything. I mean, we've only used 73%. Well, we still have 73% in this cedar, so I think we're going to be good on seed for the moment. However, I think that we'll probably need some herbicide, as that's going to be one of the next things we do, and we'll go pick some of that up while we're out there. If there's anything else, I might just add it to the list and buy it as well. However, this is the perfect time to show you the DD60. This is a lizard truck. So far, it's been amazing. Just listen to the sound of this thing. Here, check this out. This thing sounds mean. And the body shake of it, look at the cab, watch the cab. The body moves with it. That is crazy. It's got a real easy to use slide bed just like that. I think it's called the tilt deck, I believe. Beautiful mod. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, let's get this forklift. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put this back with the seed over here, just so that it's out of the way. Well, it was almost a perfect stack. Now it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. We might have to get some better pallets later on. Alright, let's load this thing up and get on our way. Well, I don't think the forklift is liking this all too well, but that's okay. We'll just go get our stuff from the store and we'll be right back. Alright, and just like that, here we are at the store yard. Let's, whoop, almost forgot to bring that down. Let's go ahead Let's take the forklift off, and then of course we have to put it back up onto the truck so we can load the pallets here. Alright, so we have our pallets here now finally. We also have this one that I had gotten earlier. It looks like it's 100% full. But now we have these as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get them on the trailer. Did I say trailer? I said trailer. I meant tractor. Well, truck. Either way, let's get it on that. There we go. Well, it doesn't like it already because of the rear wheel, but that's alright. That's alright. Hold on. Does that fix it? Does that help? I mean, it's kind of floating back there, but I think it's alright. It's good enough. Alrighty. Let's go back to the shop. Alright, just like that, everything is unloaded, and we're, well, I guess we're pretty stocked up for now. I think it's all we're really gonna need at the moment. Let's go ahead and park this thing. I think we're gonna park it the same, well, you know what, maybe we should park it over there. Let's park it over here on this side of the yard, or at least the warehouse yard. Put her right up along the fence right here. And that way, if we want to load anything onto it, all we have to do is unload the ramp, or at least lower the ramp down. Otherwise, we can load directly up onto it without having to worry about it. It's in the best position, ready for whatever we're trying to do next. Alright, so I think it's time that we head on down to the cow pasture. Let's see what we've got going on as far as the cow pasture goes, and what we're going to have to do. Well, we honestly look like we have a pretty decent cow pasture. Let's see, let's take a look. Well, it looks like we're almost out of water for these guys, so I think it's time we get a water trailer, as well as probably a mower and something to pick grass up with. I know that grass isn't a total mixed ration, but I would rather them have some sort of food than no food. So let's head on down to the store and see what we can't pick up. Man, they really do have a small store. On the bright side, they have one heck of an online catalog. Well, would you look at that? It looks like I ended up spending quite a bit of money, but that's okay. We are going to get this water tanker, of course, for water on the cows. The smaller Kubota that I have, we're going to put a front loader on it with some bale spikes and, of course, a trailer to hold it all. So we're probably going to go get, you know what, let's take the water trailer back to the shop, and on top of that we'll bring the small tractor back and pick up everything else. Alright, well, we're hooked up to the sprayer right now, so I think what we're gonna have to do is go ahead, yep, just like that, disconnect it, and I'm gonna put this one right in front of it as well. There we go, just like that. And I don't think this is set up for the front loader attachment, and I don't know where the garage is out there, so let's pull up to the trailer and see what we can do. Well, we weren't able to figure out the trailer, so we're gonna go on ahead to the store, and hopefully we can edit our vehicle and add a front loader attachment while we're at the shop. Alright, so we were finally able to get the tractor's front load on. Now, I think it's time that we buy a couple of pallets to go ahead and put on there. Actually, not pallets, bales. We'll buy a couple of bales to put on there real quick, and hopefully we'll have some stocked up for the cows. Alright, just like that. Well, our bales kind of just appeared, I guess. So let's go ahead and get these on that trailer. Well, that was quick and easy. I guess it's time to go ahead and strap these down. Oh, there we go. Strap these down and let's take them over to the cows. And I think we're going to put a small shed up over there, so then that way we have a place to store these as well. Alright, here we are back at the cows. Let's figure out where we want to go ahead and set a little shed for all of our feed. Give me just a moment and we'll have something ready. And there we go. Not only do we have a nice shed for them, but we also have a water storage container as well. So we can pick up water here and take it directly there. Makes it real easy, real quick. So let's go ahead and get these bales unloaded. And just like that, it's time to go ahead and let's head back to the shop, grab our truck and water trailer. Make sure they've got some water, and then I think we are done for today. And just like that, the cows have water. We're gonna go ahead and leave this trailer here, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a good day.